maybe you can just do a nice, like a summary for us, but is
Yeah.
once parents discover strong potential in their children, then how can they nurture it in a healthy way without creating pressure or unrealistic expectations?
That is so beautiful. Because as parents, I find pressure on myself sometimes thinking, am I doing enough? Did I provide enough? Are the options that I think reasonable, the boundaries that I created, are those going to provide the most success for my child in the future? I think that being aware of the pressure we put on ourselves as parents is impactful because then we know that we are putting that pressure on our children as well. And just know, well, maybe for me, the purpose of life is joy and love. Right? I
I'm with you.
happiness and community, that's what I think the purpose of going through school and meeting new people and why I want to be an educator is because I want the children that I to teach and the families that I interact with to leave with a positive feeling. Right? I want them to think, "Oh, you know what? We got through something hard together and came out successful on the other side." Right? And maybe a little bit for parents to understand that our children don't put gifted on a resume, right? And that as much as we are trying to hone this information before they turn 18 and then it stops, right? I think as parents, we need to know that our children are curious. Our children are brave and strong and courageous. And if we can support them in what they're interested in, then we're going to find a happier dinner table when we sit down to eat, right? Because they're bringing their joy to the table, they're bringing their excitement to their life, and they think, you know what? I love aviation. I'm going to become a pilot. And then you know that their giftedness will transfer past 18. That sense of motivation, that bit, they'll go through college and be successful and they're going to have their career. And that's what we as parents are worried about. Are they going to provide for themselves? Are they gonna, find a family or things like that? Those are our fears. I would I would assume other parents have some of those fears too, but yeah, yeah.
Yes, I am in 100% agreement. Ultimately, I think we all hope for our children to just be good people. That's my
Yeah.
goal, for my
Yeah.
son to be a good person and to, have armed him with the ability to make good choices as best as
Yeah.
possible. But I think, yes, as parents, we tend to, with the best of intentions, want to curate the journey of our child. Like, oh, okay, we want them to go this. We want to give them the best school opportunities, all of those
I
things.
did this, you should do this. Yeah,
Absolutely. But I
yeah.
think the biggest thing to remember is this is a journey. Life is a journey. We know that there are ups and downs and there are all kinds of discoveries.